found them. My sisters, I can finally commune with them again. Thank you, noble adventurer. Now we can pass on from this plane and journey to where we belong. One more thing. The great tree in the center of this temple is merely a sapling compared to our mother. She fights an eternal battle drawn from within, her enemy relentlessly devouring everything in its path. If you find her in your travels, I beg of you to lend your support. Drive out her enemies and restore balance to this world. We will be eternally grateful. And with that, I say goodbye. May your journeys be filled with excitement, passion, and love.
There you are, Swubby. Where in oblivion did you run off to, eh? Wow, something hit you on the head? We sailed all the way here from Skyrim together, and you don't even remember my name? I'm Wilhelm. If I were you, I'd make it a point to get to know folk you're spending a fortnight at sea with. Anyway, Captain's wanting to speak with you. Might want to hurry it along, he's not in a great mood. He's by the ship, or what's left of it.
Ah, you're back. Just the one I wanted to see. Straight to the point, huh? I knew I could rely on you. Look behind me. This is what remains of my ship. The one we called home for the last couple weeks. Bloody dragons! We're stuck on this strange island, with little food, and no idea if we'll ever make it home. The crewmen are losing morale by the second, and now Lorcana's run off again. He knows more about this odd land than the rest of us do. If those dragons come back, we're bound to lose more men. We're a bunch of sailors, not warriors. We're a tough crew of merchants and traders. Our main clients stretch from North Point in High Rock to Solitude and Windhelm, all the way to Balmora. We've learned to deal with the harsh northern seas for decades. My ship set sail for the first time at the end of the Great War. The Sandemer and her crew were the strongest in the business, but I'm afraid those days are over now. Well, you've been with us since we stopped in Windhelm. My mate let you on board, saying all you wanted was a new adventure. You scrubbed the decks to pay your dues, but you seemed like a more capable warrior than any of us. I think you, of all people, may have a chance at defeating those things, should it come to that. While we were on our way to Morrowind from Solitude, everything went according to plan until a freak storm blew in and knocked us off course. We were completely lost at sea. Then Windhelm spotted an island from his lookout, so we headed towards it. You really don't recall any of this, do you? Just as the island started to come into focus, several dragons erupted from the western mountains and attacked us. It was complete chaos. Those of us who've seen battle took up arms and fought with everything we had. Others made for the life rafts and gathered as many supplies as they could carry. Overall, we lost about a dozen men, some snatched by those beasts, most likely for dinner. And the bodies we recovered? You saw them atop the funeral pyres on the beach, their brave, loyal souls rising up to Sovngarde. Forgive me, this is too much. Let's talk about something else. Excellent, thank you. We need to find a way off this island so we can get back home. Tell me if you find anything that will help us leave this place. The rest of my crew have spread out along the coast here, but a few have held up in the common house. They may be in need of help, if you're offering. It was the only building with the door unlocked, surprisingly. Safe travels, and I pray that you find us some good news.
Where have you been, eh? Thought you were dead.
We lost about half the crew in the attack. Managed to bury the ones we found, but the rest are probably dragging food or on the sea floor by now. Hey there, friend. Can't believe how beautiful this place is. Almost like something out of a dream.
Those dragon things haven't shown up since they attacked us. I think we're safe for now, until they get hungry again.
Strong fighter like you around, we might just stand a chance against those things.
Well, by the look of it, I don't think my brother Eldon will survive the night. You saw what that big one did to him. Lorcano spoke of a spring fed by waters from the Life-Giver. I pray that if we can give Eldon just a sip of that water, his recovery may hasten. I gotta stay and take care of him. If you happen to find the spring, mind bringing back a bottle? I'll be darn grateful for your trouble. Thank you. We will be forever in your debt.
Hey, look who it is, my favorite drinking buddy. Sit down and grab a brew with me. Actually, that may not be the best idea. Our stock's running pretty low. I think those fiends like mead more than I do. Seriously, Donald, Graf, and myself were paddling ashore, Sandemer blazing in our eyes. I saw one of them flying off with a keg in its teeth. Damn lizard carried it all the way up to that really tall mountaintop by the wreck. If we can somehow get it back, we'll have enough to last the week. Ah, cheers, mate. That extra keg will get these old sea dog spirits up in no time.
Strong fighter like you around, we might just stand a chance against those things.
This has got to be the business district. Whatever lived here before probably bartered and traded on these streets.
Legend has it that people like us used to live here, in harmony with the bird tribe. That was ages ago, however.
Ah, hello, my friend. Good to see you. I'm glad you weren't harmed in the attack. I really enjoyed our talks aboard the Sanderer. You have such a rich history. Please allow me to write about it someday. It would be a true honor. In my studies, I have come across scripts and petroglyphs that hint at a lost island, not unlike where we are now. I believe we have found Ter'Avina. This is said to be an island of legend, where once there lived an ancient sky people. These birdmen called themselves the Salam. At least that's what I've been able to translate. This is unfortunately the extent of my findings. This island holds many secrets, just waiting to be uncovered. To further understand this people's story, I require something that will allow me to translate these inscriptions. One last faint detail from my research hinted at such an object called the Ancient Record, an epitaph containing the keys to this language. I predict it is hidden away in a place called the Lost Archive. Will you help me find it? Ah, much obliged. Now, the ancient record will most likely be found in a place out of reach, but I'm sure you'll be able to find a path to it. If you feel you're getting lost, try a new avenue or perspective. Oh, I found this key when we first washed up here. It may open something important. You should take it. Safe travel.